Dear students, let us solve some numerical problems related to gravitation. At first, let us review the related formulas. First formula, the gravitational force of attraction between two masses separate m1, m2 separated by distance d is given by the relation F is equal to g m1 m2 upon d square, where g is gravitational constant having value 6.67 into 10 to minus 11 Newton meter square upon kilogram square. Second formula, gravitational potential energy, which is denoted by U, is equal to minus G m upon r, where capital M is mass of earth, small m is mass of object at distance small r from the center of earth. Third formula, orbital velocity of satellite v is equal to under root g capital M upon r plus h, which may be written as g r square upon r plus h, because on earth's surface small g, which is acceleration due to gravity, is equal to g m upon r square, where capital M is mass of earth and capital R is radius of earth. Next, time period of satellite, t is equal to 2 pi small r cube upon gm, where small r is the distance of orbit of satellite from the center of earth, capital R is radius of earth, and h is height of orbit from earth's surface. Escape velocity, which is denoted by ve, is equal to under root 2g into r, where r is radius of earth and g is acceleration due to gravity on earth's surface. Total energy of satellite, denoted by E total, is equal to minus g m upon 2 r, where small m is mass of satellite, capital M is mass of earth, and small r is the radius of orbit, which is capital R plus r, where capital R is radius of earth and h is height of orbit from earth's surface. Question number 1. The question is, calculate the amount of work done to move 1 kg mass from earth's surface to a point 10 to power 5 kilometer from center of earth. Given, suppose this is earth of mass m and radius capital R. We have to find the work done in bringing a body of mass 1 kg from point A to point B. O is the center of earth. So we have to find W, work done in bringing object of mass m is equal to 1 kg from A to B, where distance of B from center of earth is r is equal to 10 to power 5 kilometer, which may be written as 10 to power 8 meter. Total work done in bringing this body from point A on earth's surface to point B above earth's surface will be equal to the difference of gravitational potential energy at point B and at point A, because at point A the body already has gravitational potential energy UA is equal to minus g m upon r. Therefore, work done will be equal to UB minus UA. UB is the gravitational potential energy at point B and UA is gravitational potential at point A. So it is minus g m upon small r. This distance is small r minus g m upon capital R, this distance. So g m can be taken out. This is 1 upon r minus 1 upon small r. Gm can be written as g r square into m into 1 upon r minus 1 upon small r is equal to 10, 6.4 into 10 to power 6 square. M is 1 kg. Radius of earth is 6.4 into 10 to power 6 minus r is this distance 1 upon 10 to power 8. On simplification we get the total work done as 5.99 into 10 to power 7 joules. Now question number 2. The question is, an artificial satellite revolves around Earth in 3 hours in circular orbit. Find the height of orbit from Earth's surface, assuming Earth is a sphere of radius 6,370 km. Solution to question 2. Given for artificial satellite, time period is 3 hours, which can be written as 3 into 3600 seconds. We have to find the height of satellite from Earth's surface. Radius of Earth is given to be 6,370 kilometer, which can be written as 6,370 into 10 to power 3 meter. Now, time period of satellite is given by 2 pi under root r cube upon gm, which can be written as 2 pi under root r cube upon g r square, because small g is equal to gm upon r square. Therefore, gm can be replaced with gr square. Squaring both sides, we get t square is equal to 4 pi square r cube upon g r square, which gives r as g r square t square upon 4 pi square whole power 1 by 3. Therefore, r will be equal to g is 10, r is 6370 into 10 to power 3 square. T is 3 into 10,623.2 into 10 to power 3 meter, which is 10,623.2 kilometer. Therefore, H will be equal to small r minus capital R. 10,623.2 minus 6370, which is 4253.2 kilometer. Thus, the height of orbit from Earth's surface will be 4,253.2 kilometers. Next question number 3. The question is, a remote sensing satellite of Earth revolves in circular orbit at a height 2 250 km above Earth's surface. Find orbital velocity and time period of satellite. So, solution to question 3 given for a satellite height from Earth's surface is 250 km. We have to find the orbital velocity and time period. First we have to find V, orbital velocity, and second time period. Now orbital velocity of satellite is given by under root gm upon r plus h. It can be written as under root g r square upon r plus h, because small g is equal to gm upon r square on Earth's surface. So it can be written as r times small g upon r plus h. Putting the corresponding values, we get r is 6.4 into 10 to power 6. G can be taken as 10. R plus h is 6400 plus 2, 50 into 10 to power 3. On simplification, we get velocity of satellite as 7848.2 meter per second. Now, second one, time period is given to be 2 pi under root r cube upon gm, time period of satellite. This can be written as 2 pi under root r means r plus h cube upon g r square, which can be written as 2 pi upon r into r plus h cube upon small g, and putting the corresponding values, we get 2 pi upon r is 6.4 into 10 to power 6 under root r plus h is 6650 into 10 to power 3 cube upon 10. On simplification, we get time period as 5324 second, which is 58.7 minutes. Next question number 4. The question is, a man can jump 1.5 meters on Earth. Find approximate height to which he can jump on a planet with density 1/4 of density of Earth and radius 1/3 of that of Earth. Next question number 5. The question is, obtain the value of g from the motion of moon, assuming that its period of rotation round Earth is 27 days, 8 hours, and the radius of orbit is 60.1 times the radius of Earth, equal to, here given, suppose this is Earth and its radius is capital R, mass of Earth is capital M, this is orbit of moon small m is the mass of moon and radius of its orbit is 60.1 times the radius of earth. Time period is given to be 27 days, 8 hours, which will be equal to 27 into 86,400 plus 8 into 3600 second, which gives 2361,600 second. We have to find small g on Earth's surface. Now, centripetal force will be equal to gravitational force. Mass of moon cancels out and we can write it as r omega square is equal to gm can be replaced by g r square upon r small r square, because small g is equal to gm upon r square, because gm small g is equal to gm upon r square. So, small g will be equal to r cube omega square upon r square, which can be written as 60.1 capital R cube into 2 pi by t, because omega is equal to 2 pi by t, its square upon r square. R cube upon r square gives capital R. So, 60.1 cube r into 2 pi by t whole square. This gives 60.1 cube into 6.4 into 10 to power 6, which is radius of earth, into 2 pi divided by 2361,600, which is the time period of moon, its square. On simplification, it gives 9.83 meter per second square. Next, question number 6. The question is, the period of moon revolving under the gravitational force of earth is 27.3 days. Find the distance of moon from center of earth if the mass of earth is 5.97 into 10 to power 24 kg. Now, solution to question 6. Here given time period of moon around earth (27.3 days), which will be equal to 27.3 into 86,400 second. Mass of earth is given to be 5.97 into 10 to power 24 kg. We have to find the radius of orbit of moon, that is distance of moon from earth. Now, in the orbit, centripetal force m r omega square will be equal to g m upon r square. Centripetal force is equal to gravitational force, small m cancels out and we get r cube is equal to g m upon omega square. G m upon omega square will be r cube. Therefore, R will be equal to G m upon omega square power 1 by 3. Values are G is 6.67 into 10 to minus 11. Mass of Earth is given to be 5.97 into 10 to power 24 upon omega. Omega is 2 pi by T. T is 27.3 into 86,400 second square. This is 2 pi by T means omega square and whole power 1 by 3. On simplification we get 382,852,131.3 meters, which is nearly 3.83 into 10 to power 5 kilometers. Next question number 7. The question is, mass of Earth is nearly 81 times the mass of Moon and its diameter is about 4 times the diameter of Moon. Find acceleration due to gravity on Moon surface. Now, solution. Here, according to question, mass of Earth is 81 times the mass of Moon. Radius of Earth is 4 times the radius of Moon. We have to find acceleration due to gravity G dash on Moon surface. Now, on the Moon surface, acceleration due to gravity will be G dash is equal to G into mass of Moon upon radius of Moon square. It can be written as G small m is equal to capital M upon 81 and R dash is equal to R by 4. So, G dash will be equal to, which gives G m upon R square into 16 upon 81. So, G m upon R square is small g, that is acceleration due to gravity on Earth's surface, into 16 upon 81, which gives 1.94 meter per second square, which is the acceleration due to gravity on Moon surface. Next question number 8. The question is, taking the Earth to be uniform sphere of radius 6,400 km, find total energy needed to raise a satellite of mass 1000 kg to a height 600 km from Earth's surface and to set it in circular orbit at that altitude. So, solution to question 8. Given, suppose this is Earth's surface of mass m and radius r. We have to send a satellite of mass m is equal to 1000 kg from Earth's surface at point A to point B in the orbit, which is at height 600 km from Earth's surface. Height of orbit is 600 kilometers and radius of Earth is 6,400 kilometer. This is radius of Earth. Therefore, the radius of orbit will be equal to R is equal to R plus H. 6,400 plus 600 means 7,000 kilometer. We have to find additional energy needed to send the satellite from Earth surface A to set into orbit at B. Suppose E is what? Now, gravitational potential energy on Earth's surface is the gravitational potential energy on Earth's surface will be U A is equal to minus G M small m upon capital R, and total energy of satellite in orbit is E total is equal to minus G M upon 2R. Therefore, additional energy needed will be equal to, therefore, additional energy needed will be E is equal to E total minus U at A, because this much energy is already present with the body on Earth surface. So, putting the values we get minus GMM upon 2R minus GMM upon capital R minus GM M taken common 1 upon R minus 1 upon 2R. Therefore, additional energy needed will be E is equal to E total minus E total minus U at A. E total is minus G M upon 2R minus G M upon capital R. So, it becomes E is equal to G M into 1 upon R minus 1 upon 2R. Gm can be replaced with Gr square into M into 1 upon R minus 1 upon 2R, because G is equal to Gm upon R square on Earth surface. Small g is 9.8, R is 6.4 into 10 to power 6, M is 1000 mass of satellite, 1 upon R means 6.4 into 10 to power 6 minus 1 upon 2R means 2 into 7000 kilometer, which is into 10 to power 3 meters. On simplification, we get additional energy as, which will be equal to 9.8 into 6.4 into 10 to power 6 square into small m mass of satellite 1000 into 1 upon capital R 6.4 into 10 to power 6 minus 1 upon 2 R 2 1 upon 2 into 7000 kilometer into 10 to power 3, which becomes meter, and on calculation it gives additional energy as 3.47 into 10 to power 10 joules. Next question number 9. The question is, an Earth satellite moves in a circular orbit with the speed 6.2 kilometer per second. Find the time for one revolution and centripetal acceleration. Now solution to question 9. Here given for Earth satellite, orbital velocity v naught is 6.2 kilometer per second, which can be written as 6.2 into 1000 means 6200 meter per second. And secondly, we have to find centripetal acceleration. Now, orbital velocity is given by under root gm upon r plus h, which can be written as under root g r square upon r plus h, or v naught can be written as r root g upon r plus h. Squaring both sides, we get v naught square is equal to r square g upon r plus h as g r square upon v naught square suppose g is 10, r 6.4 into 10 to power 6 radius of earth square, and v naught 6200 square, which gives r plus h as 10655567 meters. Therefore, time period t will be equal to 2 pi under root r plus h cube upon 2 pi under root r plus h cube upon gm, which can be written as 2 pi r plus h cube upon g r square, because small g is equal to gm upon r square, and putting the values we get this is 2 pi under root 10, 65, 55, 67 cube upon G is 10 and R square means 6.4 into 10 to power 6 square. On simplification it gives time period as which will be nearly equal to, which is 10,798 10,798.5 divided by 3600 second. This gives time period in hours as 2.99 hours. Second part, centripetal acceleration. A is equal to B square upon R plus H, means B square upon radius. V naught is 600, B naught is 6200 its square upon R plus H is 10, 65, 55, 67, which gives 3.6 meter per second square. Next question number 10. The question is, calculate the points along the line joining the centers of Earth and Moon where there is no gravitational force. Mass of Moon is given to be 7.4 into 10 to power 22 kg and distance between Earth and Moon is 3.8 into 10 to power 8 meters. Now solution to question 10 here given. Suppose this is Moon and this is Earth. Mass of Moon is given to be 7.4 into 10 to power 22 kg. Mass of Earth is 6 into 10 to power 24 kg. Distance between the centers of Earth and Moon is D is equal to 3.8 into 10 to power 8 meter. This distance, we have to find the position where there is no gravitational force. Suppose this is a point P where gravitational force is 0. This distance is D1 and this distance is D2. So, position of point P where gravitation force is 0. We have to find the position of P. Now, if now at point P, gravitational force will be 0 when the if at point P an object of mass m is present, then the gravitational force on the object by moon must be cancelled by the gravitational force on the object by earth. Then g mass of moon, mass of object upon d1 square must be cancelled by the gravitational force between earth and object. So g m mass of earth upon d2 square, g and small m cancel out, therefore we get d1 square upon d2 square as mass of moon upon mass of earth. d1 square upon d2 square is equal to mass of moon upon mass of earth. Therefore d1 upon d2 will be equal to under root mass of moon upon mass of earth. Mass of moon is 7.4 into 10 to power 22 and mass of earth is 6.4 into 10 to power 24, which gives nearly 1 by 9. Therefore T2 will be equal to 9 d1, but total d is equal to d1 plus d2. D will be equal to d1 plus 9, d1 plus 9 d1 is equal to 10 d1. So d1 will be equal to d upon 10. D is 3.8 into 10 to power 8 upon 10 means 3.8 into 10 to power 7 meter. Thus point P is at distance 3.8 into 10 to power 7 meter from moon and at distance d2 is equal to d minus d1, which gives 3.42 into 10 to power 8 meter from earth. Next question number 11. The question is, what is the period of revolution of a satellite of mass m that orbits around earth in circular path of radius 7,880 kilometer, about 1500 kilometer above earth surface? Solution to question 11 given for earth satellite. We have to find time period. We have to find time period. radius of circular path, which is r plus h, is given to be 7880 kilometer and height is 1500 kilometer from earth surface. Therefore, r will be equal to small r minus h, that is 7880 minus 1500, that is 6300 kilometer. Now, time period of satellite is given by 2 pi under root r plus h cube, r plus h cube upon gm, which can be written as 2 pi under root r cube upon g r square, because small g is equal to gm upon r square. R can be taken out of under root. So this becomes 2 pi upon r cube upon g. Values are known. Therefore, t will be equal to 2 pi upon 6300 kilometer, means 10 to power 3 meters. 6300 into 10 to power 3 meters into r 7880 kilometer, means into 10 to power 3 meters cube upon 10, which gives time period as 6888.87 second, which is nearly 1.91 hours. 1.91 hours. Which will be 6888.87 second, which is 6888.87 divided by 3600. This becomes time period in hours, which is nearly 1.91 hours. So, time period will be equal to 6888.87 second, which can be written as 6888.87 divided by 3600 hours, which is nearly 1.91 hours.